Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, What the Hell is Going On 2.0 Clarity and Keys. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We are also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1, the purple pile with the Ace of Swords. We have pile number 2, the orange pile with the Magician. And we have pile number 3, the blue pile with the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So what the hell is going on? 2.0 Clarity and Keys. You felt drawn to the purple pile with the Ace of Swords. Let us just put it here between the crystal trays, perfect place. And let's just dive into your reading. We are going to prepare the first part. We're going to take a couple of oracle cards, a couple of tarot cards. We're going to start with those messages and then we will continue with some oracle cards I prepared and probably even some more tarot cards. So we are going to do 2, I think, of these. What the hell is going on? 2.0, because I did a reading like this just recently, but I was getting the same feeling today again, so I was like, okay, let's do another one to see. Okay, we are going to take a couple of oracle cards from my own oracle deck, the Astro Ascension deck, which, like always, you can get on my website nordicl.com with free worldwide shipping. So what the hell is going on? Yeah, let's just do 2. No, I see 3. Yeah, that one wanted to come out. And I have a new tarot deck as well, a Kickstarter deck. Now I can't remember the name. The Hero Tarot. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to take 3 cards on top and then also 3 clarifiers like that. Okay, we are ready. The kitten is also here in the room. He just came here and laid down on the carpet just next to me. So, okay. We have awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Look at this. Awakening goes so good together with Ace of Swords because the swords are connected to the mind. So this is mental clarity, a breakthrough. A breakthrough in consciousness almost. Let's see what else we got. We have ease. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. He said that 3 times. Okay. Okay, let's just fix this a little bit. And then let's look at these 3 cards as well. We have Libra. I unite. We have be kind, but don't people please. Libra is connected to Major Arcana Justice. And Libra is also an air element. An air element. There's something that's challenging your mind. Yeah, this could be like stressful, like difficult to let go of. There's a lot of thoughts here. You know, you're being pushed maybe to break through. You're being pushed maybe to break through by the intensity of something here. And we have Cancer. Your intuition knows the way. Cancer is connected to the Major Arcana. Oops, sorry, the Chariot. Do you see it? Okay, yeah, there we got it. Your intuition knows the way. Yo, so look at this. You know, we have the mind with the sword and Libra air element, and then we have the heart, and because Cancer is, you know, water element, so it's connected to emotions and the heart, and your intuition knows the way. I'm getting like a guidance for you as well, like your mind could be a little bit of a monkey mind sometimes, because it is. We're gonna see the tarot cards. We don't even know what's going on here, but I'm just getting the sense that what the hell is going on? It's like you're being challenged. Your mind is being really challenged. And the way to ease this is to bring the energy from the mind, the monkey mind, which kind of like has a hard time solving this. Because it seems like the heart is the way to solve this. Like your emotions are more on point than your mind is. Does that make sense? Your intuition knows the way. Sometimes what we feel and what we think can be two opposites. So it could be that you're having like an inner struggle with something, and your heart is telling you one thing, but your mind is telling you another thing, and then all of a sudden you don't know what to do, and you're just like, bah! There's a lot of boiling. Something is boiling here. Yeah, something is like boiling, and but let's look at this card as well. We have Capricorn. Stay the course. Capricorn is connected to the major arcana, the devil. Okay, so we have earth element as well. Stay the course. Okay, what the hell is going on? This is an obstacle that you're meant to overcome. It's in the way. It is in the way for you. And Capricorn is all about reaching success. So it's in the way for you to reach some type of success, or the obstacle is something that needs to go. Yeah, it's something that needs to go. I wonder if we can put these here, and maybe we're going to take... Let's do one more of these cards, because we can fit one more. And I have a new table and a new setup, so I'm not really used to like pulling the cards like this. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. Individuality, awakening. Yeah, so once again, I'm getting like, what the hell is going on? There's something that you need to clear out from your path to be able to move forward. I don't know if this is a big thing or if it's a small thing, but it seems to be intense, because I feel like something is boiling. Yeah, even hear the bubbles. So let's see. Let's look at the tarot cards. We have the Hierophant. We had Earth School here. We have the Hierophant here with the teacher. So universe is trying to teach you something. Your soul wants to learn something with this situation. Balance out something karmically, maybe. We have Ace of Cups. That's interesting, because Ace of Cups, we have that in pile number 3. So it could be that this is a sign to walk over. Look at this. They're walking here. To walk over to pile number 3 and check that one out if you want to. Ace of Cups, yeah. So there is a karmic lesson going on here. You're meant to learn something. You're meant to gain wisdom from this. And then you're meant to do what is right for you according to what your heart is telling you. Not according to what your mind is telling you, because it feels like your mind is saying one thing and your heart is saying another thing. Like your mind is like... I'm just getting like there's more truth in the heart than in the mind for the moment. And then the mind will also calm down, and it's something with like there's something like not connected between the mind and the heart. Keep getting that, like two opposing energies, and it's like a little bit of an inner fight here. So we have Ace of Cups and we have 9 of Pentacles. This just makes me feel like this is something temporary that's happening right now, or maybe something has intensified for the moment, or this is about to end. You're at the end of something here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you're at the end of something, or like I said, this is temporary. This is not a big thing. But you need to guide yourself. You need to, with the Capricorn, stay the course. You need to be grounded here. Be kind, but don't people please as well. Maybe you need to put up strong boundaries. This is interesting. It's like communication is hard. And right now, recording this, we also have the Mars-Mercury conjunction. I just remember that now in November here. Mars-Mercury conjunction, you know, which is blending the energy of Mars. The Mars is about war and fire and tension and anger and passion and ambition as well, but you know, it's a very fiery energy. And then we have Mercury, which is about communication. So there's a lot of things like this in the air now. So it could be that there is some, and we have Libra here connected also to the 7th house relationship. So there could be something like with something is heating up here, and you're meant to handle this with a teacher here, with a Hierophant, like with wisdom and letting your heart lead you. This is something that you're meant to clear out, because you're meant to stay the course. And what does that mean with Capricorn? Stay the course. Stay the course towards what you're trying to manifest, towards 9 of Pentacles, what you're trying to achieve. And Ace of Cups here. This is a very healing situation, actually. We have a hospital here in the background. Yeah, a very healing situation here. So you're meant to heal something here by facing it in a way where you don't lose yourself. Yeah. But maybe where you need to, with Libra here, be kind, don't people please. Maybe where you need to also stand up for yourself in a way, and because you're not meant to. It's about embracing what you're feeling, and it's about sharing your truth about things. So it's not also you're not also meant to hold like back and hide, or like just swallow like something with like hold it all in. You're not meant to hold it all in. It's like something with bringing love to the situation, but also like truth and honesty. So there's a lot of things to balance here. We have the Sun beneath the Hierophant. We have the King of Pentacles beneath the Ace of Cups. Look at the stability here. And we have Strength beneath the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, yeah, once again, it could be like it's very heated and something is boiling up, and it's just like, I'm feeling like anger here in this pile. Anger, if it's not anger, it could be stress or worry. It's almost like there's something going on between you and another person. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You and another person, or maybe several people even. So anyways, with the Ace of Cups and King of Pentacles, yeah, this is like you are on a path, pile number 1, to achieving big things for yourself. And these emotional blockages, these mental blockages and stagnations that makes themselves known by situations like this that you're going through like now, they are stepping stones. They are a part of your healing. So what the hell is going on? 2.0. And this is just another thing that you need to face and heal and overcome and learn from. And also like something with standing up for your truth, for yourself, for your individuality. There's a big time awakening here. And you have a lot of strength here. 9 of Pentacles here. There's a lot of freedom. Ace of Cups. This is, very emotional awakening for you, actually. Yeah, big time with the Sun also. This is very powerful. And it's super positive. So once again, it makes me feel like you're at the end of a cycle, end of a tough cycle, or something has come up that you will handle very quickly. This will be over like in a couple of days, maximum a couple of weeks. Doesn't feel like this is something long-standing or something like that. Yeah, let's do a couple of more oracle cards. And I just saw that I also had my other oracle deck, the little guy deck, and it's so light. Yeah, it's so light. So let's do a couple of cards from this deck. Let's do 3 cards. So what else does pile number 1 needs to know? And purple pile, it's about the violet flame. So there's a lot of transmutation, a lot of transformation, transmutation, a lot of getting rid of stagnant energies in your chakra, stagnant energies in your life, clearing the air with the Ace of Swords, standing up for yourself, not swallowing. What does it feel like? Not being silent. Be kind, but don't not people pleasing, not being silent just because you don't want the conflict, but like also at the same time standing up for yourself, but doing it in a way where you are honest and truthful, not angry and just frustrated. So this is where it becomes difficult, because we need to, maybe you're angry and frustrated. So this is where the healing comes in here. And strength. So you got strength 2 times, and here we have the cactus. Look at the strength and the sun. So sun 2 times in your cards, and strength, and the sun, you know, is connected to the solar plexus chakra. So once again, could be some power struggle. You're having a power struggle with yourself, or you're having a power struggle with someone else. This demands a lot of strength. This is like something releasing the emotions. I feel like almost maybe you need to go to the forest and scream. Maybe you need to kick a pillow or something like that. But it's like there's like releasing the energies and reconnect with the heart, or deeper with the heart. Also feels like the Ace of Cups. It's like something with heart healing, opening the heart. Because when we're feeling frustration or anger or fear, you know, these are very, or even like deep sadness, or these are very heavy emotions, and it overshadows everything. But you have more subtle emotions as well, like something with like getting rid of the big emotions, the heavy emotions, and getting in touch with the more subtle reality. Yeah, with the more, and it feels like you're doing all of these things, and you've been doing all these things, and it feels like things are going to settle for you. I mean, look at this. We have all of these tarot cards are super positive, actually. You know, we have the Hierophant here with the teacher here. Really makes me think of wisdom. With the sun here, there's a lot of positivity, actually, with the sun. And inner child healing even here. And with the Ace of Cups, a new emotional awakening, a new way of feeling. And also the Ace of Cups, you know, with the cup overflowing here, it feels like this is the old energies, like cleansing out of your energy system. And with the King of Pentacles here, you know, this is stability, this is groundness, and it goes good together with Capricorn, because you are achieving some big things for yourself. You are manifesting some big things for yourself. And we have 9 of Pentacles also showing the rewards. 9 of Pentacles is very connected to rewards. And we also have strength here, showing that your own resilience, together with the cacti here, together with your resilience and your strength, is taking you through this journey. Yeah, it's taking you through this journey. We have resolution. Whoops. Okay, little cat. Okay. Root is on the table. Let's see. She's a little more gentle. She's a little bit more gentle than her brother. So maybe she's not gonna mess up the table. Up. Hello, Root. Hello. Oh, look at that. That's so nice. Look at, she comes here with the resolution card. And we have the olives, olive oil, the stars. Yeah, something is about to resolve. And, you know, with olives, the olive branch, there is going to be peace in the situation. There's going to be harmony, forgiveness, and things are going to work out. And we have the cherry blossoms with the new beginning. You are such a cute little girl, aren't you? Yeah, new beginning with the cherry blossoms. Sorry, I got distracted. She's so damn cute. Yes, you are so cute. So, new beginning. Anyways. Look at this beautiful blue card here. See? She's coming in here and telling us everything is going to be fine. And really, like these, if we will like put your reading down to 2 cards, these 2 cards, resolution and new beginning. What the hell is going on? Yes, we talked about everything that's going on, but this is what's happening. You're resolving something here by healing, by gaining wisdom, by balancing karma. And there's a beautiful new beginning for you here with the cherry blossoms. And I love the energies in these cards. They're so light. Yeah, they're so light. Sorry, pile number 1. I actually forgot the oracle cards. This is the second time this happens. Yeah, it happened in another reading that I did. So let's just... and I already I already emptied the table, and then I realized, oh, I forgot about these last 4 cards. I got so distracted by Root here. So let's look at the last 4 cards as well. We have the golden stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity now. And we have heart opening. Yes. Someone you know, it may even be you, is withholding love and creating a very emotionally painful experience for everyone involved. Yeah, I felt like this is what was important, not to hold anything in. It's important to let it out, but let it out if you need to do some communication with someone, not to face them with anger, but also being able to put a strong boundary. The golden stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity. This is a very big healing going on. This seems like you're and I keep getting like something is really boiling and intense here. And then it's going to be like a big release of energy. And then comes also, we had the resolution. Look, I still have the cards here. And the resolution and the new beginning as well. So let's look at these two cards. We have the answers you need are coming with full moon in Gemini. Gemini is connected to Mercury. We talked about the Mercury-Mars or Mars-Mercury conjunction. So there's something with communication keeps coming up. We also had the Ace of Swords. Where did I put all the cards? Yeah, I just see I did like this. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, let's put back the Ace of Swords here. And yeah, communication. There's going to be something that's going to be cleared out and resolved and peaceful and harmonious. And the last oracle card here is you are very close to achieving your goal. Yes, we saw that as well with the King of Pentacles, with the Nine of Pentacles, that something is being achieved here. Also with the Sun here, this is connected maybe to your purpose. So something is being achieved here. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I think we're going to just accept. We can't do anything else. We have to accept that it is like this. It's still, at least Root came and blessed our reading. Yeah, at least that happened. Okay, pile number 1. I wish you all the best once again, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So what the hell is going on? 2.0, clarity and keys. And the reason why I named this reading 2.0 is because I just recently did one of these readings, but then I woke up today and I was like, yeah, what the hell is going on? So here we are, and you felt drawn to the orange pile and the Magician. So let's put it here and let's just dive into your reading. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards, oracle cards, and we're going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared as well, if I remember it, because in pile number 1 I forgot it and then I had to add it at the end. So let's do 2 or 3 of these cards. 1, yeah, I think we did 3 and it worked good. Let's see. Okay. And we are going to take, I think we are going to take 3 cards from my own oracle deck, the Astro Ascension deck, which you can get on my website, The Nordic Light, with free worldwide shipping. Oh, no, it was this one. And then we're going to do 6 tarot cards, 3 cards on top, and then 3 clarifiers. So what the hell is going on for pile number 1? The orange pile. Okay. I think maybe... Okay, I think this is it. So, we are ready. Let's see what we got. We have faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Okay, the Magician is a powerful manifester. It's the ultimate manifester in the tarot cards. That is the Magician. So faith here seems like one message that I want to give you immediately. Something is moving towards you. And something that you need. Something that you need is moving towards you. And there's a message here to keep the faith. We also have a black cat with deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, Your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God deepening. Life is forcing you to go deeper. That is for sure. With the black cat here, it makes me think of the moon. It could be that life is forcing you to go deeper by facing some type of, I would say suffering actually. And I don't like saying that, but it's not bad, but it's like something with facing something that was hidden in the shadows is coming out now. Let's see what else we got. We have divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow. The Tao, the divine flow at all costs. Divine flow, faith. This is good. This is good. This is very good. Pile number 2, I mean. I keep feeling like there's some suffering that has come up to the surface. That was hidden in the shadows of yourself, maybe a past lifetime. It's there's two things, actually two energies going on here. One thing is like, one thing in your life is going very good. It could be that it hasn't yet been manifested, but it's moving towards you. So it's like I'm really getting a strong message to tell you something is working out just perfectly. You're going to be so happy how this turned out, how this manifested. And then I look over my shoulder almost, or I look around, and there's something very dark in your life, almost, I would say. And it's forcing you to maybe look at yourself, maybe look at others, but it's challenging you. Yeah, it's definitely something is challenging you. And it's challenging you and you have to deal with this in a whole new way almost. Because it's also it's so triggering maybe that it's pushing you out of your comfort zone, your emotional comfort zone. Let's look at these 3 cards. The purpose. Keep the faith. Wow. Look at that. Underneath faith, we have keep the faith. Wow, strong message here. 222. Keep the faith. So let's read. 222 is an angel number of balance, harmony, trust, standing strong, positive attitude, divine timing, high vision. Keep up the good work and abundant blessings. Yeah, something is the purpose. Something is really moving towards you. That is connected to your purpose. You are moving straight to that. Let's see if we can figure out what this other thing is that I think is like the reason why you ask what the hell is going on. Could be that you're facing like a dark night of the soul, or life really pushed you in a corner in some way, and it just feels like, what is this darkness? Yeah, I don't know. Look at this. We also have another angel number. The Masters, with sacred support, blessings, expansion, increase, fertility, positive results, mastery, inspiration, and ascended masters. Sacred, keep the faith, because you have sacred support from the Masters. 33, you are also the master here. There's something big being manifested here. There's 2 things going on here. One thing is you're facing a shadow side of yourself, something that has come up from a past lifetime. It looks like a big, dark, bad monster, actually, to be honest. It could be something that is like triggering you. And the monster could be your own emotions. What is this intense emotions overwhelming you? Maybe it's even connected many times. It is connected to a person or a situation in your life. And, with the cat here, with the black cat here, it just makes me feel like this is something very deep going on. It can be confusing because it's like there's a deep spiritual cause why this is happening. Yeah, it's a deep spiritual cause why this is happening, or why you have to face this. And we have the Stag with the True Leader. Interesting, this is an Astro Ascension deck, so there's some various cards in this deck, but I have a lot of like planets and zodiac signs, and you got none of those cards. You only got the extra cards. So the Stag with the True Leader, higher heart chakra. Let's read the keywords. Spiritual messenger, inner power, purity, earth guide, sacred, untamed wilderness, divine connection, and sacred mysteries. The True Leader. Yeah, so The Magician is you. I really feel this strongly. You are divinely, because so the Magician has one hand pointed to the sky. This shows the divine connection. He also has one hand pointed to the earth. This shows the connection with Gaia, with this human reality. But it also shows how he's a bridge between the divine and the human reality, and how he can connect these two to manifest whatever it is that he wants. The Magician is a very strong card of action and power. The Magician has very strong confidence, knows exactly what he's doing. And so this is you. The true leader is you. And you have a very strong purpose with 222, keep the faith. Or you're manifesting something very big that is connected to your purpose. So this thing that you are facing, this shadow thing in your life here, that seems to be very challenging, it's a part of it, because it's forcing you to look at parts of yourself that you might not like, or that you might find very overwhelming, or that is very painful because there is something unhealed. And I keep getting a past lifetime where you were hurt, or you lost something, and it's just this, why do I feel like a big bag, like dark, like a monster? And this, once again, the monster can be like, the biggest monster is within us, you know? It's the unhealed emotions within us that yes, somebody is triggering us, but they're triggering this that's unhealed. And why is it so intense? Yes, because it's, you know, we've been carrying this for many, many lifetimes, you know, and maybe something really intense happened in a past lifetime. Why do they keep telling me past lifetime? Let me go get an oracle deck. Yeah, let me do that. Let me go get a past life oracle deck, and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I found it. I knew this was the one I wanted to use. We have past life energy. I mean, perfect. So let's just do 1, 2 cards from this deck and just see, like, if we can get any messages here. Let's do these two. They came perfectly together here. We have Archangel Phanuel with optimism and hope. And we have phobias, anxiety, and overcoming fears. Yeah, you know, when we have a phobia, we avoid it. When we have something that we're scared of, we don't do it, of course, because we avoid it, because there's a lot of anxiety and fear connected to that thing. There's a storm here, there's a water here. And what I think happened here, you know, that there's something that you have been avoiding to face, because it's so emotionally painful. And it could even be like it's been stored like in your psyche, in your subconscious psyche. And then now it's time for that, because you are the true leader here. And you are on your way somewhere very important in your life, like super important. This is like your higher self, your spirit guides, your soul is guiding you there. But there is still something within you that you cannot carry. And it's deepening, but it also makes me feel like it's deep. We have the big, dark, cold sea here. So once again, there's like some deep-rooted anxiety or fear that is coming up to the surface with the situation in your life, with this person in your life, or with the healing that you're going through. So once again, we got faith. Look at these 3 cards. We have faith. We have Archangel Phanuel here with optimism and hope. Faith, optimism and hope, and faith. So all these 3 cards is telling you it's going to be okay. We know this is intense, but it has been buried deep within you, deep in your karma. This is something, you know, something happened in a past lifetime. We don't know what happened. You know, we're not going to go in there because that's a whole new reading. If you want one of those readings, like past lifetime something, tell me in the comment section and give me a suggestion. Yeah. So anyways, maybe I'll do that. So that's what's going on. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. The world. Oh, I have to censor this card. Let's take a crystal. Yeah, because of YouTube rules. Look. Perfect. With a citrine, I think, or yellow calcite. So we got the world. I mean, this is great. Wow, this is very good. You know, because the world is about, you know, the highest achievement. This is actually the card of enlightenment as well. But this is completing the cycle. completing the healing. So you are meant to become complete and whole. Not saying that you're incomplete and unwhole, but you have been on a very big healing journey and a very long journey, maybe of change. There's a lot of changes. You had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, awakenings, and you needed to face yourself and your life from different perspectives and angles, and it's all leading up to you becoming ready. Yeah, you're being prepared, for your higher purpose with the true leader, where you're going to feel completely in charge of your own life. And for some of you, maybe even stepping up to some type of leader position. We have 8 of Pentacles. We have 5 of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, is a card of devotion and commitment, but also about hard work. Yeah, it's about hard work. It's about patience. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. 5 of Swords. Yeah, why did I feel 5 swords? Like you're pulling out 5 swords. Could be that this lifetime you have 5 difficult, like you're dealing with 5 big karmas. And you've been pulling them out one by one. Pulling them out one by one. And maybe this is the last big one. Stay committed, stay devoted, and keep the hard work, because you're pulling out the swords one by one. And 5 of Swords, this is really, once again, I don't want to, it's like karmic entanglement, and it's hard to sort it out in a reading like this, in a general reading, but there's some karmic entanglement that you have, maybe with 5 people even. And it's so entangled into past lifetimes. It will take, psychic, a couple of sessions to clear, to make sense of this. And it's not even important to know. It's not important. We have Queen of Pentacles beneath the World. Yeah, look at you holding the Pentacles, the World, the Pentacles. Look at your success here. Look at your stability. Everything is going to pay off. Everything is already paying off. And you already see positive changes in your life. It's going to continue to pay off. We have 7 of Cups. So it's also about, with the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, it's also about keeping that devotion and commitment, even when there's times of confusion. Because with the 7 of Cups, there's definitely times of confusion. And this is when you need to keep the faith and the optimism and hope, and just keep going. So if something has come up from the deepening from the shadows, or if something is becoming very intensified and really forcing you to face parts of your life that's just difficult for you to face, you need to do it anyways. Yeah, you need to do it anyways, because you're meant to heal and reclaim your power with the Magician here. And we got the Star. Why do we have naked naked girls everywhere? So yeah, we got the Star here as well. This is a very, you're going through very big healing pile number. I'm looking for the Oracle cards. Where did I put it? Did I lose them again? Oh, here they are. I don't want to forget them like I did in pile number 2. Yeah, you're going through a massive healing. Look at the Star here and the 5 of Swords, pulling out one sword at a time. And it's not easy, because you are, with the 5 of Swords, you have enemies on the external as well. So you have, of course, you are entangled, but of course there are people involved in this. So, you're facing your inner demons, but you also have demons on the outside poking the inner demons and remembering you, the pain that they brought you, or the sadness or the fear. So this is a whole thing that you're doing. But remember, you are also the cat. We said you are the Magician here. Magician is a very extroverted energy. Compared to the High Priestess that comes after the Magician, which is a more introverted energy. But we also have the Black Cat here, which makes me feel of the High Priestess energy, actually. So, the more you connect with yourself, and the more you detach from making things too personal, and start to see it as, okay, this was something that happened to me in a past lifetime. This person did this to me in a past lifetime. This is why I'm experiencing this pain again with this person, or this difficulty again with this person. So what is the lesson here? How am I supposed to release these energies? And this is how you need to work with this, and with a lot of patience with 8 of Pentacles, with a lot of commitment, because once again, there's confusion here with the 7 of Cups, because this is a spiritual cause. It doesn't even make sense. It makes sense when you go deeper within That's when it's going to make more sense. We have a shining star. It is time for you to take front and center stage. Yeah, look at the true leader here and the stag. This is you. You're in the star 2 times. Shining star. Yeah, it's about you it's about you taking your power back and then shining. Yeah, stand in your own light. And for some of you, it's in your purpose to be famous, maybe with star 2 times, maybe famous in some way, and maybe some type of leader of some type, or like a prominent figure in whatever is connected to your purpose. Yeah. And we have crossroads and number 11. Yeah, this is a very spiritual thing going on for you here. Look at the beautiful blue as well. It's funny because in pile number 1, they had Ace of Cups. And then I said maybe pile number 3 is your pile because pile 3, the blue pile is Ace of Cups. And here we have blue. So maybe the blue pile is your pile as well if you want to check that out. So anyways, crossroads. A new business adventure, project, or career is currently in the works for you. This is what's moving towards you. Something is being manifested here. Maybe it is a new business, adventure, or project. I think it is something like that. It is connected to your purpose and it's moving towards you. While you are waiting, that is going to happen. But while you are waiting, you're also being prepared. You're also being forced to face some type of darkness. It feels like it's going to come at the same time. That is going to come in. It's being planned, you are going through your suffering and the good thing is and then like a star, whip, you meet. So, this challenge that you're going through is taking you here. And the thing, you meet at the exact same, at the same time where you kind of let go and you heal or it resolves. This is also when this is coming in. The perfect divine timing. We have a full moon in Virgo with You Are Good Enough. And we have a super moon with Emotions Are Running High. Yeah, this is really challenging you to look at yourself and, the feelings that you have about yourself, the thoughts that you have about yourself. Old emotional wounds are coming up, old triggers is coming up, and you're really being pushed like, really being pushed almost like like they put you in a washing machine, and they're like, oh, we're gonna clean this old karmic things out, past lives, and then you're in the washing machine, and your whole body is hitting, a washing machine. Weird metaphor maybe, because I see this is painful, this is difficult, and the water comes in your mouth, and you're like, well, almost drowning, and but in the end, you're all clean. Yeah, you're out of this. And when you put on the washing machine, you can't really turn it off. It has to run its course. So I feel like you're being faced to face something. And it might not be comfortable, but it's necessary. It is necessary, and it has a higher spiritual cause. And it is for you to free yourself from this, because this is karmic, this is connected to past lifetimes, and you have carried it long enough. Yeah. You have carried it long enough. Okay, pile number 2. I think we're going to stop here. This was your reading. I don't think we forgot anything. No, I don't think so. Yeah, pile 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So what the hell is going on? 2.0, clarity and keys. And I named this reading 2.0 because I just did a reading like this recently. But I woke up today and I asked myself this question. So it was time to do another reading like this. Okay, pile number 3, you felt drawn to the blue pile with the Ace of Cups. So let's just dive into your reading. We are going to take a couple of tarot cards, a couple of oracle cards. We're going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared as well. So we're going to do 3 of these. So what the hell is going on? Whoop. Yeah, let's do these 3. And then we are going to take 3 cards from my own Oracle deck, the Astro Ascension deck, which you can get with free worldwide shipping on my website, nordical.com. Okay. Oh, that's funny. So we're going to do 3 tarot cards on top and then also 3 clarifiers. So what the hell is going on? Okay, got these. We are ready. Somehow the energy changed when I came to pile number 3. Yeah, I feel much more calm and peaceful here. So let's see what we got here. Let's start with this card. Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. Nice. Gratitude. Very nice. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever you go. Okay, you know, I don't know, but maybe something is going to be released. Like whatever is making you ask what the hell is going on now, maybe that's going to release very soon and make you feel like a lot of gratitude. The Ace of Cups with the overflowing cup here, you know, is a lot about emotional healing and releasing, but like in a very positive, or you know, if you've been out in the winter and you come home and you take a hot shower and just the feeling of the hot water on your body just makes you go So there's like this type of feeling here. Like whatever is going on, it seems we have a lot of cards, so I'm not going to say too much, but I'm still going to say it. It feels like that it's going to be over soon, and it's going to leave you with a good feeling because you healed something. And it's going to bring some change to you. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroad in your own evolution. So you are at the crossroad. It seems like you're being forced to accept something here, or to it doesn't mean that it's okay, you know, you accept something doesn't mean that it's okay or that's not triggering, but it's like something with like when we're not accepting something that's not in our control, it creates a lot of suffering. When we are resisting something that is not in our control, it creates a lot of suffering. So when we are just accepting, okay, this is the way it is, this is the way this person is, this is the way the situation is, this is the way I feel, we release the power that the negativity has on us. We release the control that something has on us. And we stop giving away our power to that. So it feels like you're being forced in some way to let go, to accept something that might be very hard to accept, and maybe to embrace something even. And like not resisting it anymore. Of course, you know, if there's something negativity going on in our life or somebody's acting mean or something like that, of course, you know, we're going to be irritated or frustrated, or we're going to be sad, or we're going to be worried if something is going on. And it's going to be very hard to accept it, and we want to solve it as soon as possible. But there is a very strong spiritual power and truth in accepting what is. It doesn't mean that we don't want it to change, but something with like the moment you release the resistance to what you're feeling and what you're experiencing, or somebody else, how somebody else is behaving, it seems like there's going to be a very positive change here, because you are at some type of sacred crossroad in your own evolution. You are at the sacred crossroad in your own evolution. And when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroad in your own evolution. Acceptance. There's something being released here. It is like I don't know how to say this. Like you're being guided to just let it go. Just let it go. And then comes the changes that you've been waiting for. So there's a beautiful healing here. We have Taurus with stay true to your values. Taurus is connected to the major arcana, the Hierophant. Stay true to your values. Yeah, Taurus is very steadfast, loyal, sensitive, understanding, calm, patient, sensual, generous, practical, but it can also be stubborn, materialistic, and lazy. Taurus. I have gratitude. I have. Are you going to get something here as well? Because Taurus is connected to the second house in astrology, which is the house of material gain, material finances and wealth. Also, yeah, I said material and financial wealth, but also self-worth. Stay true to your values. Accepting something, accepting what somebody else does not mean that what they are doing towards you is okay. It is just, once again, it's releasing you from the power of the trigger. It's like accepting, okay, I'm accepting that I'm getting triggered in this way. And that's like something with like sets you free. Something, you're going to be set free from something. So what the hell is going on? Everything is perfectly orchestrated to force you, to trigger you, to heal you. And it seems like I keep feeling like it's happening right now. It's happening like quickly. It's happening fast. And it's going to bring you change. It's going to bring your life improvements with Virgo. Virgo is connected to the major arcana, the Hermit. So Earth, Taurus and Virgo. This has been very slow. Something has been very slow. But something is also very grounded. What's the last card? We have the Raven. Nice. Seeing through illusions. The Raven is connected to the Ascended Master, Saint Germain. The Raven. Let's read the keywords. Energy awareness, alchemical gifts, powerful transmuter, fearless, the seer, truth seeker, and the very spiritual one. You are at sacred crossroads. I mean, I feel like, I don't know if you like, I have to say in pile number 3, I have the full confidence that I would say the majority of everybody listening to pile number 3 knows how to handle this. Because we have the Raven with the very spiritual one, seeing through illusions. It's like you are understanding this concepts of acceptance and letting go. It's like you have been practicing it. Because we also have gratitude here, which also is a very spiritual concept. Or, a very spiritual way of being in the divine flow of change. So some, and also with Taurus and Virgo, I think we have some very wise people here in pile number 3, and I keep feeling like you know how to handle this. And I think the thing that you need to hear is, yeah, then do it. Handle it in the way that you know works, which is with radical acceptance, which is like being in the flow, which is to practice gratitude over the things, like almost redirecting your focus also to the things that are very good in your life. And with Taurus and Virgo, 2 earth elements here, 2 earth signs here. Stay true to your values makes me think, and it's connected to the Hierophant, here, major arcana. So the Hierophant is all about wisdom. It's about tradition. It's about what we know works, and Taurus likes to do the thing that works. Very steadfast, very devoted, very loyal, hardworking. Both Taurus and Virgo, they are hardworking, they are determined, they are in it for the long run, they have patience. And I feel like you already have this within you. There's a sense of like groundness in you. Or you find that, or maybe that is the message, ground yourself and use your gifts. Because the Raven have gifts. Use your gifts. There's a beautiful change here. There's a beautiful healing here. There's something with the cup overflowing, that's connected to emotional awakening, to spiritual awakening, where the overflowing cup shows The water, you know, is cleansing you. How you're being cleansed from something. But the first step is acceptance here. And it could be very hard. How am I going to accept something that's unacceptable? And once again, it doesn't mean that what the other person is doing is right, or what happened was right or not. It's us allowing the energies, the feelings, and the thoughts. We're just like, okay, this is how I feel. We're accepting, okay, you know, okay. This is how it is, okay. So it means that the energies can flow. They can move, because when we're not accepting something, we're holding on, you know, and the energy becomes so tense, and there's no healing. Healing needs to have a flow. There needs to be some type of relaxation for the energies to flow. We have the Chariot. Look at you. Overcoming obstacles. We have the Ace of Swords. This is so interesting because in pile number 1, I said, because pile number 1 was the Ace of Swords, if you remember. I told pile number 1 to go to pile number 3 because they got the Ace of Cups in pile 1. And now this is also showing once again how pile 1 and 3 was connected. And pile number 1 was definitely my pile. And this is also resonating, yeah. So those two, if you want to check another pile, check pile number 1. We also had a cat, came to visit us. That was a nice pile. So, and we have 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's moving quickly. I felt that. Things are going quickly here. So what the hell is going on? Something has come up here, you know, and you accept it. Yeah, just accept it. Okay, this person is acting like this. Okay, I am acting like this. Okay, I feel like this. Okay. I'm angry. Okay, be angry, you know, or, you know, and then try to relax the body and let it flow here. There is change, life improvements here, yeah. So Ace of Swords, yeah, once again, the Chariot, Ace of Swords, and 8 of Wands. All these 3 cards actually shows a massive breakthrough, overcoming obstacles, big success, big time growth with the 8 of Wands here. There's going to be a very fast growth here. And you're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of this sacred spiritual crossroad. And there are big things happening. So just, you know, just surrender. Just surrender and just go with the flow. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do here. You can just go with the flow and surrender to the pain. Yeah, there's something painful going on here. You have to surrender to that pain and just say that, okay, there is pain here. There is suffering here. Okay, I can't change it. You know, I can't change it. I can't change what I'm feeling right now. I can't change what this person is doing or how the situation is right now. But I can maybe accept it. For the moment, maybe I can accept it. Accept that it is like this, you know. But the change is coming. You don't have to worry. Change is coming here. And then face the... Just sit with your emotions, you know. This is the most powerful thing we can do. We just sit with our emotions and our thoughts. Like, I feel like shit. Okay. You know, let's see how long it lasts. We don't feel like shit every day forever. Let's see how long it lasts. And, you know, then naturally there is a shift here. There's a big healing here, you know. We have the High Priestess with the Ace of Swords. And we have Judgment beneath the 8 of Wands. Wow. Yeah. I mean, Ace of Swords is Judgment. This is such a... Yeah, what's going on? You're going through a very powerful healing. Yeah. Powerful but painful, I would say. And intense as well. Once again, the key is in acceptance here. We have empathic overload. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. Empathic overload. Yeah, it could be very intense emotions here. And when we are empaths, wounded empaths, you know, there was a lot of things, bad things that happened to us. We feel things so much more deeper, which also means that our pain body becomes more intense. You know, I have had at least a very intense pain body. I still have an intense pain body, actually, to be honest. It's not as big anymore as it was, 10 years ago, but it's definitely intense. So your sensitivity, we have the High Priestess here. This is also you, you have a big time spiritual connection and sensitivity, and your sensitivity has made you experience life from a very deep place, but also you have experienced pain and suffering from a very deep place. And now it's like you have to face the same intensity, but you have to face it kind of in a new way. Because before it was like you were going into the pain, you know, you were wallowing in the pain or dwelling in the pain, which is a normal human. This is what the human mind does. You know, we do this. This is the function, almost an automatic function of the ego. It likes to dwell in pain and suffering. And now it's like, you know, you're facing the same pain and suffering, but you're meant to do it, or you are doing it. With the Chariot here, you know, Chariot is connected to Cancer. And Cancer, you know, is a very nurturing, you know, sign. But Cancer is also a zodiac sign that is a cardinal sign. And cardinal signs in astrology likes to take action. So it's like now you're not meant to dwell and swim in the suffering. Now it's like you're meant to, you know, do something completely else. And you have learned here, or you're learning here, that acceptance changes things, and detachment and observation, like sitting with your pain rather than drowning in them, is what heals you. But with empathic overload here, also it seems like there's a lot of things coming up to the surface. The Ace of Cups, there's a lot of things coming up to the surface to clear out and to heal. Like you can have a lot of mini purges. Pile number 3, because today I'm getting like this message that this is something that has come up for the moment and it's going to pass pretty quickly. I think it was the same in all 3 piles. I can't remember pile number 2. Yeah. We have home sweet home. Your home and family matters require your attention and tender, loving care. Empathic overload, home sweet home. It could be that you need to spend time alone. Pile number 3, especially if you live with a lot of people in your home. Or maybe if you live in the city, you need to go to nature. Because it seems like you're very sensitive for the moment as well. Because you're going through, it's like almost like, you know, your soul, like you're being turned inside out. Yeah, you're being turned inside out, and everything that wasn't in the inside that was painful is coming out on the outside. And now you're very vulnerable, very sensitive, and you can feel like an empathic overload. So it's very important for you to make time for yourself. And with the High Priestess here, to follow your intuition on like how to take care and nurture yourself. With the Judgment and Eight of Wands, I mean, this is, you're being, I would say, like almost saved from an old chapter of your life, or, you know, Judgment shows the coffin. So there's like, something is really coming to an end, closure in an area of your life. So in the end, you're going to be freed, and you're going to be healed from this. We have a new moon in Cancer. With you and your loved ones are safe. More Cancer energy here with the Chariot. You and your loved ones are safe. Home sweet home. You are safe. Interesting. There's something, you know, I feel like you're really moving towards more harmony and balance in your home and with your loved one and with your loved ones, with your family members. And more nurturing energy. So the thing that you are releasing as well, so you're releasing something that caused conflict. That is what I feel here. You're releasing something that's causing conflict and tension and frustration, fear, anger, anxiety. But releasing that is also, look at the change here, is also going to bring a lot of harmony, a lot of forgiveness, compassion, resolutions maybe in relationships in your life. And there's so much blue here. Yeah, we have blue. Look at these cards. Blue. Home, sweet home. You and your loved ones are safe. So harmony. There will be a lot of harmony and peace coming into your life. And I keep feeling like resolutions, compassions, talks maybe with people that you haven't seen in a while. Reconnecting maybe with certain people, or, you know, clearing the air maybe, or something like that. Or having good times with people that you really love. It seems like good times are coming ahead. And we have surrender to divine. I mean, look at this. The full moon. Yeah. Full moons are intense. Full moons are pushing us and forcing us to surrender. Full moons are pushing us and forcing us to surrender by the intensity, empathic overload. So something is very intense here, and it's forcing you to surrender to the divine by accepting that it is like this. Can't do anything. You can just sit with emotions and accept. This is how you heal. This is how you heal. This is how you change. Beautiful blue energy here. Okay, part 3. Let's do 3 last cards from my other oracle deck, the little guide deck, which also you can get on my website, nordicl.com, also with free worldwide shipping. And it's such a light, it's such a light deck. It was created for my inner child, actually. So, okay, let's see here. We need some light. But I do feel like you're moving towards light. Yeah, I feel like so much blue, softness, and, you know, the blue ray of light. There are 12 rays of light, spiritual energies, and the blue ray of light is the light of wisdom and love. You know, yeah, it's wisdom and love. So I see a lot of peace. I see a lot of love, and you know, Cancer loves having people in their homes, home sweet home, and making them food and nurturing people and connecting with people and loving people. So I see like a lot of love and joy and happiness here. And I keep wanting to say that because I feel like there's a big change here in your life. Life improvements. Yeah, look at this. Virgo. Virgo is connected to the 6th house. It's all about hard work. So life improvements, your hard work is going to bring you massive life improvements. Manifestation. Look at that. We have the bee here with manifestation and the honey. Yeah, there's gonna be big rewards. I was almost about to name this reading big rewards coming with this tough cycle ending, and then I didn't. But manifestations, yes, there's gonna be big rewards coming with this tough cycle ending. That is a message for you, you know. And fun time. Yeah, I kept feeling that. I kept wanting to go here and say like something fun is coming up. You know, yeah, fun time, manifestation. Look at this. What's the last card? And health. We have Virgo here. You know, life improvement. So Virgo connected to the 6th house is also connected to health. So there seems to be an improvement in your health, in your mental health, in your emotional health, because this is intense, of course, empathic overload. This stresses your nervous system maybe and makes it hard sleeping. Maybe you have digestive issues, or maybe you just are anxious and you feel mentally imbalanced, and you are, you know, stressed, and so you feel emotionally imbalanced as well. Or maybe, you know, also with health here, maybe you releasing and accepting this is going to, for some of you, I hear like magically heal some type of physical issue that you have. And all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, that's gone. Like maybe a minor physical issue. If it's a big physical issue, wow, lucky you. But I feel like for some of you, really like a minor physical issue, it's like, it's all of a sudden like your skin is going to clear out, you know, or your hair is going to be like changing, or, you know, maybe you had migraine, headaches, or digestive issues, or insomnia. You know, or whatever issue has, like something is going to heal by itself. It feels, yeah. Okay, pile number 3. I think we're going to stop here. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3. I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.